What's going on, y'all? You know who it is. Mr. Warmack, a.k.a. Low Rent, a.k.a. The Ignorant American, a.k.a. The Truth As You Know It, a.k.a. Dirty Business, a.k.a. The Jet Jaguar of YouTube. Okay, folks. Today I'm doing a video about what's in the news right now, and about how they're making a big deal about Clive and Bundy, the rancher out in Nevada. Made a comment today about, or yesterday, he made a comment about the American Negro. Let's go in. Okay, Clive and Bundy, as I said earlier, made a comment about the state of the American Negro. And from the comments that I've seen and from what I've heard, he made a video today, which I'll talk about. But the comment that I heard, his comment was 50%. It was right and wrong. The wrong part was he based a lot of his comment off of a project in North Las Vegas of how he saw black people. Now, I'm sure he knows, and I'm going to state this. I don't think he meant all black people. I just think he meant the ones that he's seen. I'm not justifying what he said. I'm just saying that he can't be this ignorant to the fact that there's black people that don't live in projects, that we all don't live in projects. But he said he drove past the North Las Vegas project. He saw little black kids and older black people, door wide open, or hanging out on the porch, i.e. what they call that, porch monkey. He didn't say that, but that's, some people can imply that. He said black girls have nothing but abortions, and black boys get all sent to jail. Now, he said that, but that's what's being said in the black community. So, in a way, you can't fault the messenger for that one, because it's been said by the black community too. But like I said, the part I have a problem with is where he said he drove past the project, and if he's basing that on the project part, I have a problem with that. That's the first part. Now, the second part, I can't have a problem with. Well, the first part ties into this, but how you wonder if we were better off being slaves by picking cotton because we were more of a family, and now that we're not a family. And I'll get the second part. Now, the slave part of that first part, agree with him. I think we're better off not picking cotton. That's just me personally. We're still a family. It's just that. Well, let me talk about the second part before I do this. The second part was where he said he was wondering if we were better off today than we were yesterday, because today we're taking subsidies from the government, and if we're no more. The video that he said that we were no more slaves back then than we are now, and I kind of agree with that one. I will admit he had a point with that one. He wondered, well, they might be no more slaves by taking us the subsidies that we're taking now than being slaves back then, because we're still dependent on some type of overseer. Now, I do agree with that part, but I don't agree with. If he's basing everything off of that project in North Las Vegas, I can't agree with that. But some of the stuff he said is what's being said in the black community. What it is the liberal media is now twisting what he said and tying that in. Now, I know like I said, if he said about that North Las Vegas project, he said a lot of that off of ignorance, and that's what I'm going to tell you right now. So I don't want you guys running with the ball saying low rent saying this or red herring saying that. No, if he's basing everything off of that project in North Las Vegas, that's an ignorant ass comment to say. But does that change the fact that some of this stuff he said wasn't true? No, it doesn't change the fact. But the problem is the truth that he's spoken is all negated by what the idiotic comments that he's made. So people got to realize that a lot of people were hitching their wagon to this guy, and this goes to show you this reminds me a lot of these YouTube flameouts on here. How they think they get so high and mighty, the next thing you know, they fall down to the ground with a big old thud. You get so high that you think that you're untouchable, and all you do is say something stupid and you get touched. But like I said, this situation, and let me give you background. What it is I guess the federal government didn't want him grazing land certain parts of the year because they're protecting like the desert tortoise or something. And he refuses to pay taxes because he said he should be paying them to the state and not to the federal government. It's a big brouhaha, and he's in the news, so that's why. A lot of people hitched their wagons on him, and a lot of people are sort of unhitching the wagons on him now because he's saying a lot of people are saying he's some crazy old man all of a sudden, which before he was a patriot, I don't know. But I'm just here to talk about what he said. I'm not going to speculate on anything else. All I know is he was half and half with this. He was right as far as the subsidy part, but he was wrong if he's going to base every black person off of that project in North Las Vegas. So I'm out. I got stuff to do. Peace.